Well, hey there. What's been going on? Been a while. I've been busy. Haven't done one of these in too long. So, going to something a little bit different than what I've normally been hitting on. Usually I'm playing with crawler stuff, doing a little bit of slower things. Trying to find my knife. Go out in the other room for a minute. So usually I'm doing the no prep crawler stuff, or I'm sorry, the crawler stuff. And I decided I'm gonna play with some no prep, even though I'm in Michigan. It's the wrong time of year because we're coming into winter. So been looking through, and I've picked up a second-hand converted slash low center of gravity conversion for no prep drag. And I got looking around, wanted to do a second one. So I picked up the VXL Bandit, brand new, and a low CG chassis, and figured, well, hell, I've already got one. Well, actually, I bought the Bandit and the chassis first, and then got a deal on the second-hand no prep, so I went ahead and bought that. Thought, I'll build the second one, but then I got thinking, well, why should I build the same thing that I got? Let me do something different. So I got looking around, seeing what was available out there at chassis, and there's quite a few different options. I got two different things coming for chassis setups, but this is the one I was most excited about right away. This is the TARP system from TARP RC, TARP Racing. And this is the 6001 O.M.B design 6001 stage 3 kit. They've got a couple different versions. This is for a Traxxas conversion, obviously. They've got a couple of the ones for a B61, I think it is. And I think one other one, DR10. For the new DR10, they've got a conversion for their custom drag setup for a DR10. I thought about a DR10, but then thought, nah, let me go with the Bandit. So I went ahead and grabbed the Bandit and went with the Traxxas version for this. Ooh, it's already built. Nice. The traction version for this because it was easier. I already had the Bandit. Got a bunch of other things. Oh, nice. This is already half pretty much assembled. I don't even have to put it together. I was anticipating I was going to have to do some builds. Well, right on. Well, this makes it even easier. Because I was going to do a build video of this unit. Bunch of box of peanuts. But looking at it, I believe it's assembled except for the shock towers and such. Well, that's going to make it kind of nice. And I say this is the stage 3 kit. So stage 1, go back to where I was. Stage 1 is the chassis kit, not counting the shock towers. Shock towers are not part of the chassis kit. So you'd buy your Traxxas 2-wheel drive, whether it's a Slash, a Bandit, Jado, Stampede would probably work, you know, because you're using the front end and A-arms, the rear A-arms, the tranny, the motor, and electronics. You really ain't using drive shafts, all that stuff, shock towers, obviously, you know, and it's total conversion. The stage 1 kit with the full setup is $124.99. Stage 2 comes with the carbon fiber shock towers. There's a few other pieces, looks like electronics mounts and things. Stage 2 comes with the carbon fiber shock towers. And stage 2 is $174.99. Stage 3 comes with the drag wheelie bar, and that's $274.99, $100 unit right there. So that's the priciest part, almost. You know, at $100 for the drag bar compared to $124.99 for the chassis and $174.99. It's a pricey little drag bar, but it's a really nice unit made to mount on here, and I believe is usable for mid or rear motor. I may be mistaken on that. So this is going to be a pretty short video. So all I really want to do, it's, you know, pretty close to 11, and I've got to be up early, so I'm not going to be doing a big old late one tonight. But I will be getting into this build with the Bandit and the other stuff that I have for it. I've got most of the things for it right now. No body choice. I do have to make a body choice. I've narrowed it down to 3. And we'll go there, and I'll let you know what that is when I do make that choice. But yeah, this is the O.M.B design TARP Racing, TARP RC, no prep drag chassis conversion for a Traxxas unit. Like I say, they've got a conversion kit like this that is designed to work with the DR10, the Team Associated DR10, and I think it's Team Associated who does the B61. It was the other conversion that they have. I'm assuming, I haven't looked at much of those options and those other kits. I'm assuming they're much similar in that they have a complete chassis setup. Probably some stage 2, maybe some other pieces on it at that point, and then with a different drag setup built for that chassis system and that brand and model, with different pricing obviously, and they're probably not too far off of this, so I don't think they were too far off what the conversion Traxxas was. But anyways, yeah, these are all numbered. When you get them, they actually have a number. They're, you know, they're not just thrown out there. I've got number 108. As you can see, 108. This is the 108th chassis, is what I'm presuming. That's been sold retail, I would guess. I'm presuming none of the mock-ups are numbered as 1 or 2, but they could be. So out of the entire world, I got number 0108. So that's pretty low number setup. But yeah, it's a carbon fiber 4 mil plates, I think, and a 3 mil plate. I think 4 mil on the bottom, 3 mil on the top. That might even be 5 mil on the bottom, or double. Oh, it's double plated. Okay, looks like 3 mil plates and then doubled up on the bottom with a few pieces. But anyways, yeah, it's very stiff with just a little bit of flex. Of course, it's carbon fiber. It shouldn't flex much, but there'll be a little bit in there. And designed to hook up with your, this one is designed to go with your Traxxas 2-wheel drive setup. So nice stickers to go on. Look pretty sweet. And like I said in the video a little bit earlier at the beginning, I do have a second setup coming, not another TARP RC. I went with a second version from another company. I'll do that one when it gets here on its own. Like I said, this stuff's kind of addicting, probably worse than cocaine. So I got 2 custom drag chassis on the way, and parts for almost both of them. A few other things to get here and there, but anyways, this is the one of the killer setups. There's, like I say, a few other versions out there, other companies doing their own thing. From some of the videos I've seen, some of the people I've talked to, everybody's talking about this chassis being quite a capable chassis and doing pretty good. So I figured, oh, what the hell? It's only money. So that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it short. I want to say thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like and share, and go ahead and subscribe, and that way when I'm doing these videos you can tag along, and I'm gonna be doing live builds and things like that of this and the next setup that I have coming. And I'll be making choices of what's going on, which one. They are both Traxxas type conversions. So with that being said, I probably have to look at potentially getting the second one. I was thinking about buying a second, at this point, maybe a slider or a roller. But I think I'm going to piece the other one together a little bit. Or I may piece this one together a little bit more with a few better parts than stock Traxxas parts, and then use most of the Bandit on the other one. So anyways, when it's all said and done, I will have actually 4 no prep drag setups. Got the secondhand one that I bought, which is just a low CG converted 2-wheel drive slash. I'll be making some slight modifications to that, not much. It was a really fast car from one of the local RC guys, and the night I bought it, I had 3 different people offer to buy or trade it for more than I spent for it, or to trade for it for more than I spent for it. And I've had 2 others offer to want to buy it since then. And no, it's not going to sell. I've almost got that one ready to go now. I had to take some time to get some things done, and now I'm getting it ready. Then I have this one. I'll have the other purpose built, and then I'm making a custom rig, and that will be its own little setup and its own video and its own stuff. So anyways, gonna be a busy fall and getting ready for next spring, because I'll be doing these over the matter of this winter and next spring. So there it is. TARP RC O.M.B designs, as they call a TRX base, no prep kit, and these are actually numbered, and they're actually written on the chassis in here. You can see some of the writing in there. That's the actual version, the model, and which number it is. So you got like a serial number, which is kind of sweet little setup, all handwritten. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, so this is really cool. I'm looking forward to building this. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and stay tuned as we get this baby together to go. Have a good night.